Good morning, my darlings. I am extremely sleep deprived today, so let's see how that goes. Courtesy of my newborn, of course, which now is graciously napping, and my husband is taking care of him now so I can rejuvenate, charge my batteries, and chill. So I had my coffee here in the balcony, I did my makeup here, and I am just regenerating. But since I can't chill, since I can't do nothing ever in my life, so I thought I will use this opportunity to record this video for you. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And today, speaking of newborns, today we're gonna talk about how during pregnancy to avoid looking like this, but instead looking like this. So today we're going to talk about how to avoid stretch marks during pregnancy. Recently, I heard someone saying that stretch marks are genetic and you can't do anything about it, which is entirely not true. When people say that stretch marks are genetic, I think they are confusing genetic factors with hereditary things. So, what is hereditary in that instance? It's habits and environment. So, let's say your mom and women in your family were making certain lifestyle choices which contributed to the outcome of how their body looks like, and as a result also having or not having stretch marks. So not having stretch marks or having them during pregnancy, it's totally up to you, and you have power to completely avoid it. So I will tell you what I did to avoid stretch marks during pregnancy, despite the fact that this was my first pregnancy and it happened to be when I'm 40. Being pregnant when I'm 40, I found out how people demonize pregnancy at that age, and that they make you feel and think that once you become pregnant at this age, your whole look, your whole body, your whole youth will go out the window, and pregnancy will make you look completely dilapidated. Well, that can happen if you let it to. So let me tell you what I did to entirely avoid stretch marks. And my skin condition during pregnancy was exceptionally good, to the point that every doctor and midwife was telling me that I look really great during pregnancy, and my skin and my belly looks great. So there are a couple of things, and most of those things are good to be doing whether you are pregnant or not anyway, because it's just purely self-care, inside and out, nourishing your body and skin from the inside and out. But before I go there, I just want to say congratulations, because I assume that if you click on this video, I assume you're pregnant. So congratulations, and I wish you happy and healthy pregnancy, as well as uncomplicated and a smooth delivery. So obviously, to avoid stretch marks, you have to make sure that your skin quality is top tier. How to do that? By obviously moisturizing first. That's the most obvious thing. But moisturization and hydration should go hand in hand. So moisturizing from the outside and hydrating from the inside. By moisturizing from the outside, what I did, I was using combination of body lotions and body oils, and I was doing this twice a day. I was doing this once a day before pregnancy all my life, since I think primary school anyway. I was always taking really good care of my skin. But since I became pregnant, I was doing it 2 times. And if needs be, if you feel that the skin is getting a little tighter, a little more stiff, do it as many times as you need, maybe even 3 times or more. So I was making sure that my skin is really, really, really moisturized, and I was drinking lots of water and lots of electrolytes to provide that necessary hydration from the inside, because your skin needs to be hydrated to be elastic and smooth and supple. Next thing is obviously your diet. You have to eat healthily. You have to avoid eating things that contribute to collagen breakdown, such as deep fried food, fast food, processed food, lots of sugar. Avoid that. Instead of replace that with things that contribute to skin suppleness, elasticity, and health looking all around, which are healthy fats, omega-3s, collagen building foods. As you know, I've been eating very healthy all my life. I will talk about it more in other videos maybe, because Ever since I gave birth, I got a few questions from you in regards to how I managed to look good, how I managed to look fit, and how I managed to have it all together, despite being a mom to a newborn who is few weeks old. Well, that requires lots of discipline, extreme amount of discipline, but that's a topic for another video. Today, I just want to focus on avoiding stretch marks. So yeah, hydration, moisturization, healthy diet, and last but not least, something that you have to face and accept, and maybe not popular thing to talk about towards women who are pregnant, but you must not gain lots of weight. Let's face it. I know it may be triggering and sensitive topic to lots of women. Being pregnant, it's already difficult and hard enough. And of course, you can choose to gain 20 kilos or 30 kilos by letting yourself go in terms of just eating everything that comes to your brain. But then, of course, you have to accept the repercussions of that. Every decision that we make has consequences, and so does this one. I was also having so many cravings during my pregnancy, and I was constantly hungry. And I believe I was still eating a sufficient amount of things. When it comes to cravings, I was eating lots of pizza, lots of pasta, and lots of chocolate. But by lots of, I mean frequently when I feel like it, but not tons of it every time I eat it, if that makes sense. So obviously you must not let yourself gain too much weight, because if you do so, obviously your skin will stretch even more so. So skin is stretching to its maximum capacity during pregnancy anyway, to accommodate the baby. I had a very, very big belly. My boy was quite big. So if you gain weight, there is also going to be underlying fat layer under your skin, which will stretch your skin even further. So if a skin is stretched beyond its capacity, even if it's the most elastic and supple, it will cause the skin to tear, and that's what causes those stretch marks. It's important to mention that once you have stretch marks, you can't reverse that. And I know that the cosmetic industry is selling so many things to make profit of people who are desperately to get rid of stretch marks. Nothing can make them go away. They can fade a little bit over time, but the reason why they are fading away, it's not because of the cosmetics that the cosmetic industry is selling us. It's because of naturally scars and stretch marks fade over time anyway. Obviously, it's completely natural to gain some weight during pregnancy, and it's even expected and desired. But I gained less than 10 kilos, which is to accommodate growing baby, amniotic fluid, placenta, increased blood volume, and all the things that actually contribute to pregnancy weight. Everything else would be an excess, and everything else would be gaining actual weight in form of fat. And this is something that we want to avoid if we want to have easy recovery after pregnancy, after birth, after C-section, as well as if we want to go back to what we were before pregnancy. Because during postpartum, where I am now, it's already so much going on that if you let your body to change excessively and let it alter in a negative way, you gain lots of weight, that will possibly contribute to your self-image and how you see yourself postpartum. And we know that this is very hard period of time for any woman. Postpartum period is a sensitive period in every woman's life. So if you take care of your body in terms of not letting yourself gain too much weight, taking care of your skin condition, you are setting yourself up for success body-wise and mental health-wise, because if you look good, you also feel good. And what also contribute to deteriorated mental health during postpartum period oftentimes is body image, because we struggle to see how our body has changed during pregnancy, and regaining it back, it's always so much more difficult. It's always more difficult to repair than maintain. So what I'm saying is, take care of your body during pregnancy, and the way you will look after will make you happy, and your body will thank you for it, and you will feel so much better for it. So to summarize how to avoid stretch marks, it's a very simple approach in my opinion. Moisturize, I used very simple cosmetics. You don't need anything expensive. So I used like Nivea body lotion and Neutrogena body oil. Those were two cosmetics that I kept repurchasing a lot during pregnancy and using it constantly. Hydration from the inside. Drink lots of water, drink lots of electrolytes. Choose healthy diet rich in omega-3 and healthy fats and collagen building diet. Also take prenatal vitamins. I was taking Elevit. I know they are quite expensive, but you don't have to choose this one. You can choose whatever your doctor recommends is best for you. And I'm pretty sure there is something good on the market within every price bracket. And last but not least, maintain a healthy weight. Don't gain too much weight because that will cause stretch marks even if you're not pregnant. If you gain lots of weight, you will have stretch marks even if you're not pregnant. Anyway, I hope you could hear me through all this noise. There is so much noise going on. I was trying to stop recording a couple of times to be able to finish that, but if I keep doing that, I will never be able to finish, and I have lots of other things to do during the day. So anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions regarding pregnancy, health, self-care, maintenance, and looking good over 40, while pregnant, and anything health related and taking care of yourself related, those are topics that I really enjoy and I'm really deep dive into. Let me know in the comments and I will make more videos for you. Thank you for joining my TED Talk today. I made it through despite all these circumstances outside, all the noise and everything. The most important part for me was to get the message across, which I hope I did. If you enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so we can see each other in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I wish you a very healthy, happy pregnancy and easy delivery. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.